This episode is brought to you by the Shop 1 in 5 Pledge and Small Business Shopping Directory. It's a commitment to make 1 in 5 of your purchases from a small business online or offline. So head to shop1in5.com to take the pledge. And friend, while you are there, check out and shop from hundreds of small businesses in the Small Business Shopping Directory. It's the go-to directory to discover, support, and shop small businesses all in one place. Head to shop1in5.com.
Welcome to the Product Boss Podcast, where we help product-based businesses grow their sales and improve their strategies.
Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to my co-host and biz bestie, Mina Kunlo-Sitep, an Amazon guru that has built a multi-six-figure product-based business.
And introducing the other half of the Product Boss, Jacqueline Snyder. She has helped launch and grow over 500 fashion apparel and accessory brands, even one of her own.
And together, we share our inventory of secret weapons that will help you dig deep and do the work it takes.
Are you ready? Let's build together.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Product Boss Podcast. I'm your host, Jacqueline Snyder, with my merry co-host, Mina Kunlo-Sitep. Hey, Mina.
Hey, Jacqueline. I was going to say something that felt more merry and merry, as in, I don't know, joyful and jovial. But then I was just like, I don't have it. I don't
feel
have
like it's too early, actually, to be merry. It's like too early in the year.
Something that's merry in that 2 seconds that I need to respond.
Well, it is officially time, friends. Cyber 5 is among us, right? It's coming.
It's upon us. So let's give the description of Cyber 5 really quick in case we're talking like a different language from people. Okay, so Cyber 5 is it Thanksgiving? Let me do my math.
This is,
we're
about to teach in an episode about this.
Cyber 5 is Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Biz Saturday, that Sunday that's on that weekend, and then Cyber Monday. So it's 5 days of what, consumerism, I guess, has dubbed as the weekend essentially of the biggest revenue of the year, So it's, again, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Biz Saturday, and these are, again, dubbed from different places, clearly.
Sunday
that falls on there, and then Cyber Monday, which is that Monday. So it's 5 days where we buy the most we ever buy within the year.
Yeah. And so if you're listening outside of the US, this is right at the American Thanksgiving. And I know that our friends in Canada, for example, do participate in this as well, because they ship, to the US. So if you have customers in the US, this may be something that you decide to participate in. This is why we do our challenge every year, which is Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge, where we do it all the way back in September to prepare everyone for this, right? So that this part is off of your plate. So, so this is the Cyber 5. It's coming up. It starts Thursday through Monday. It starts on Thanksgiving. And we call it the Cyber 5 now because it used to be Black Friday, which was in person. And then Saturday, which Small Business Saturday, was to get people out into smaller stores like local brick and mortars. Sunday was just traditionally the day of sales. Sunday newspaper, if anyone remembers the paper. Sales happened on Sundays. And then Monday was everyone was back at their desk and they still were in that sort of shopping, buying mood. And so they called it Cyber Monday to get people online to shop.
And it started out with electronics, really. It was electronics. I remember going to Newegg and getting, an external hard drive every year.
Good idea. I might need to add that to my list. So now it's all, now that, and we know this and we saw this pushed even more so in 2020, which is, it's a hybrid experience now. It has been for a long time where people have really converted to shopping online instead of sort of battling, the stores and the mall and the lines and all those things. So that's why it's called the Cyber 5, because now it's just kind of merged all into Thursday through Monday. Now you get to choose, and we taught this in Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge, which days you are participating in, which days you're going to offer your sales. Like some people are choosing to do something on Black Friday and then, a sale through the weekend that ends on Monday. Some people might just be choosing to do something on Black Friday or just do something on Cyber Monday or something on Small Business Saturday. So you get to choose what's right for your business. But
I love that you said that, because we're also telling people to start early. So some people are simply starting early with Cyber Month or Cyber Week. that same week, for example. So November 1st would be Cyber Month. Whatever day that Thanksgiving of Monday is would be Cyber Week. And then they, if it goes a certain way, will maybe forgo the whole Cyber 5. So again, pick and choose what's right for you. Earlier the better for us, because you can always do stuff if you need to for Cyber 5.
Yeah. But before we jump into that, because we're going to give you some tips on what to do for the Cyber 5, we actually want to talk to you. You may have heard us talking about this if you follow us on Instagram, Facebook groups, wherever you are, if you're on our email list. But we want to talk to you about this really cool collaboration that we created with the Shop 1 in 5 Pledge and with our listers in the Shop 1 in 5 Small Business Shopping directory. So we're really excited to announce it. You may have heard us talk about this, but we are calling it the biggest small biz holiday collab ever. And what this is it's a way to save big this holiday season. And those people that are listed in the directory were asked if they wanted to participate. And so we are offering this to all of you, which is hundreds of discounts with just one promo code. So we have right now over 200 businesses that are listed in the directory that wanted to participate in this, where we're all collaborating together. We're giving one code. So you'll get that code if you click the link in the show notes, and you can download this beautiful list of small businesses to shop from. And they all have different discounts available for you, but all you have to do is one code. So you actually get to shop early and get things like Black Friday type deals earlier than actually having to wait for Black Friday.
Right. And you get to support and gift small, which is amazing. So that is, what was the URL on that again?
It's shop1in5.com/deals. We'll put the link in the show notes, but shop1in5.com/deals. So you'll get access to this incredible collaboration. It's a list of all these small businesses that are underneath the different categories that you can shop from. So let's say gifts, kids, toys, home, women's, and you'll be able to click right off of their link, using this code, and go shop from these small businesses. So if you want to gift small this holiday season and you want to support small, because I know all of you are small businesses out there listening to us, we are also consumers. So go ahead, click the link below, opt in for this. It's incredible. It's our biggest small biz holiday collab ever.
Yeah. And it's so exciting. I cannot wait to get into the holiday spirit of gifting small, shopping small. And I can't wait to check out all the deals that are in there, because it'll be awesome.
Yep. We're already shopping it. So it's, really exciting. Okay, so let's jump into the things to do for Cyber 5, like how you can prepare. So the first suggestion we want to give you all is about email. So I know a lot of you are like, email.
It's ears up, not close your ears. Okay. Ears
yeah, they're
up.
like, la, la, la. I know you say email, but I'm ignoring you. So here's what we want to tell you. Okay. Don't be afraid to email. Should I say that again? Don't be afraid to email. And not only that, don't be afraid to remind them. So when you're thinking about your email strategy for the Cyber 5, or let's say you have a sale, a lot of people ask us, like, when should I email? Should I let them know on Monday that I'm having a sale on Friday? No, like if you think about it, typically if you're on any other like product-based businesses email list, you'll get an email the morning of the sale that's like, Black Friday deals, come take a look. And we covered this a lot in our challenge, but you can email that morning. But what we do suggest to you is that you remind your customers, right? Because some people are just going to send out that one email and be like, I hope they saw it.
Yeah, I think that we added a little something to this tip, and it was, don't be afraid to email a lot. A lot. Because even on closing day, let's say you decide to do a Black Friday sale and it's closing, the following day on that Saturday. Let's just pretend. I'm not saying you need to do it this sort of way, but on the very last day, it is, hey, the sale is, actually, let's just do a 24-hour one. Let's just give that example. So on that day, it would be like, hey, the sale is on. We're so excited. We're so pumped. Then it's like, hey, the sale is on. We're so excited. We're so pumped. And then, then it gets to, hey, you only have 2 hours left or 4 hours left. Make sure you shop. And then it's like, only an hour left. Make sure you shop. This was only for 24 hours. So that's 4 emails in one day, in the very last day.
People are screaming and their hair is on fire and they're running out of the room.
I know it sounds like a lot, but it's so normal, like to get that many amount of emails. And this was something that we've talked about him before. Greg of Lodestone Candles, he fought us tooth and nail on this, that he was like, I don't want to, do so many emails. It's because he has a lot of warm emails to his wholesalers, which is a whole different thing, right? That's like relationship building on that side. But this is on the consumer side where they're expecting deals. They're expecting to see you on Cyber 5. And so what he did was that he shot out
This is
4 emails.
last Black Friday of 2020. This was on Friday.
Right. And he, sent out more emails than he was comfortable with, which was 4 emails. And he said that he did it right before the deal was going to end. And this is East Coast time. And he still had people buying candles at 11:45 p.m., right? Because people were still wanting to buy and they just forgot. I mean, we're so busy during this time that we need that reminder. And, there might be people that were like, oh, another email, but there's definitely people that were like, oh, thank goodness you reminded me because I would have forgotten otherwise.
I remember getting the messages from him that day because he had set a goal because, we're all about setting goals here. So he had set a goal for the entire weekend for the Cyber 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then just through that email strategy on that Friday, for example, he messaged us at the end of the day and was like, I did my entire weekend's goal just on Friday. It was mind blowing. And he goes, emails work. We get that message all the time, especially from our masterminders. Emails work. And we're like, yeah, we've been telling you that. So you're going to have to come up with your own strategy there, but we don't want you to be afraid to email. And I want you to approach email from the perspective of it's helping your customers. They're busy. You all know that you don't see every email that goes to your inbox. So they are busy. And, they might have sat down at their computer, gotten the email and was like, okay, I'm going to shop. And then something happened. The kid runs in, the turkey's on fire, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
hair and your turkey is on fire.
Everything. Everything. I'm going to knock on wood so it's not like a precursor to my life.
I know.
Right?
Same. You're not going to eat turkey.
And then what happens? And then you remind them later in the day because I know on Black Friday, I'm like, I don't want to miss out on a single deal and I'm trying to pay attention. So finally, when I'm sitting down, it's like, you need to pop up into their inbox and remind them, hey, remember me? I told you this morning we were having a sale. If the sale's going away later, come shop it, right? And if your sale is for the whole weekend, you can have a different email strategy for them as well there, which then you can remind them, right? Don't think I'm sending an email on Friday. If the sale ends on Sunday, I'm going to send an email Friday, remind them on Sunday and it's done. Nope, there should be emails daily. So we've done that. We teach email in our courses. So we're not going to dive any deeper into that because it's a little bit overwhelming, but we just want to tell you, don't be afraid to email a lot. Question for you, Product Boss. How much time, effort, and money do you spend promoting your business each year? Do you feel like it's paying off? Are you getting tons of visibility, or do you feel like you're struggling to get more eyes on your products? This is exactly why we created the Small Business Shopping Directory. The Small Business Shopping Directory is an all-in-one place for customers to shop, discover, and support small product businesses every day. It's a place for you to be visible to new customers and get discovered. The Small Business Shopping Directory is the #1 small product-based business directory that gets your business in front of thousands of customers who want to support and buy from small businesses just like yours. It's a perfect way to get your products in front of eager buyers this season without having to spend thousands on ads. Our goal is to get you more visibility and to get more eyes on your business. And here's the best part. We're doing this together. The directory is a way for small businesses like yours to join forces and create a big impact because customers can finally find you online and offline. They can support you with their purchasing power. It will take all of us to create this movement of supporting small, and we can do it together. So, are you in? We invite you to join the Small Business Shopping Directory. This is your personal invitation to get listed today. You can get up and running in just minutes. So don't wait. You can join now and get your listing by heading to shop1in5.com and click on the link to get listed. So the next tip we have for you
is
dun,
dun.
pivot as needed. Okay. So as the weekend approaches or things are happening on those days, you're entrepreneurs. We know this. We learned this in 2020. You have to just be prepared to pivot, right? Be on your toes like you're a boxer and link the ring. This is my next analogy.
Yes. What is that Muhammad Ali quote? Light as a butterfly? No.
Sting like a bee?
Yeah. Something about a butterfly first. But right, you're the light as a butterfly?
Gonna have to Google this while you're
Yeah.
trying to get your point across.
So yeah, I was just trying to add to this, because they can't see you and she's doing the movements of the light feet. And that's what you need to do. As a small business, you need to stay agile. And that is the thing, is that sometimes we get so caught up in what we thought we were going to do, especially during a busy season, that if something happens, we're not as ready to pivot.
I got
But
it.
something always happens. Okay, go ahead.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a
Float.
bee.
That is right. You need to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. So if you need to pivot for what needs to happen for your sales during Black Friday, that's what you do, because you are here in the ring, ready to
I hope everyone
ready
appreciates
to
our
knock
analogies.
this out. Okay?
Yes. So what does that mean? Okay. So we were coaching Kelly of Kayla Gray, who is also a masterminder.
Mhm.
And it's Kayla Gray. Amazing. Make sure to check this out Black Friday, as well as Lodestone Candles, for example. But she was messaging us about her deal, her sale that she's going to have for the weekend. So she has a sale for that Friday, and then she has a lesser sale for the rest of the weekend. So go check her out. Make sure to check her out on Black Friday. But she was asking, what should I do? Is this the right thing to do? Should there be a different type of sale? Should I have been doing a sale all month? Like, what should I do? Whatever strategy any of you have for your sales is fine. We're in it, it's game time, right? We're in the ring. Like, we can't, the strategies aren't going to change that much. But what we said to her is, if she needs to pivot. So let's say that Friday, the sale is doing really well. She can send out, I'm going to say it again, an email, or go on social media and say, our Black Friday sale is extended 24 hours. So if she's like, this is going so well, if I change it, I'm afraid I'm going to turn off the sales or it's not going to happen. She can easily kind of pivot and say 24 more hours, we've extended the sale, and it gives her something to talk about from a marketing perspective. So we want you to be pivoting and paying attention to what's happening. Do you need to do something earlier? Do you need to extend something? Or as even, let's say you're sending out the emails and you're like, ooh, this isn't converting. I might need to pivot and change something else. So we want you all to kind of stay on your toes and figure out what needs to happen in real time.
Yeah. Okay. And the last thing, and this is really important because this is the thing that will make you not quit, is that you need to commit to having fun. So a lot of times we go in and we're like, oh, this is really hard, or I don't know if the decisions I'm making are the right decisions, or I'm having to pivot quite often, which we totally get. I mean, it's a whole game of pivoting, but going in and having fun, that is actually transferred over. This is part of your job, right? This is part of your job, is to show up and to sell your products, but you certainly can have fun while you're doing it and putting it into your calendar and making it feel like that's the mood, because nobody wants to buy from somebody who's not having fun a lot of the times. Right?
Really? I mean, it's kind of the same thing of listening to us. We could be real boring and not have fun, but we're having fun with us. Fun transfers, right? That excitement transfers. So if this is one of your biggest events of the year, right? If Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the whole Cyber 5 is one of your biggest events of the year, and people are really stepping into the holiday mood, they're just coming out of Thanksgiving, this is going to, I wonder how this season's going to be, because last year was different, right? 2020 was different. A lot of people didn't see their family on these holidays. So this is either going to be we've missed you, we haven't seen you, and our normal traditions are back. It's going to be a hybrid of it. There's going to still be some caution to it, but people are excited to kind of somewhat feel normal. So we want you to transfer that excitement for them. And that's, again, something that we get really big on in Rock Your Holiday Promotions Challenge, because it's bringing the hype, right? And sharing it with the world.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what it's going to be like. I think that it'll be, last year was more like felt like we were isolated in our own houses, right? And it got to experience those things, and it felt smaller. And it was shown over social media. So I think that a lot of that will be the same, right? It'll be whatever however large the gathering, it will probably be still small to mid-size, let's say. And then it will be shared over social media. So that's the idea of being able to sell too, is that you're going into it knowing that you're transferring that online experience to wherever it is. Now you get to set the tone. That's the key though. So even even when you're thinking from a social aspect, I would not follow somebody who is grumpy or, cynical or whatever it is on during that time. I just wouldn't. It's not the mood that I'm in, right? Like #mood. I would follow people
Yeah.
who are like having fun, that are thankful, that are grateful for the season, that are enjoying their whatever it is, friends, family, dog, whatever. And we're excited about the buying experience and knowing that this is, we're in this together sort of thing, right? We're all living our lives, navigating in the best way that we can, but also ready to, consumerism is consumerism. They're going to want to start buying, and you need to be there for it with not like a fake smile on your face. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like approach it with a fun attitude, and that's kind of how I teach my girls too. Is like, right now my daughter is 11 years old, and she gets all these outside influences, and it worries me a bit because we're getting to preteen, right? And I always tell her that beauty has nothing to do with what you look like or even what you are, like it has to do with your attitude. Like beauty has everything to do with attitude. So how you approach things is a lot of it. So I think that, approach it with a fun attitude, because that will only help the people around you. It will help your sales. It will help, the results of it. And maybe not in the fact of sales, but also like you feeling like your business is what is worth it during that time, because like if you go in thinking this is not going to work, this is horrible, I don't want to pivot, I don't want to show up, I'm begrudgingly doing this, then it won't be fun for you.
Yeah. And someone who I think does this really well, she's in our mastermind, is Debbie of Do Good.
100%.
She's so huge. She just emanates, like, is emanate. I've got all the words wrong today.
Yes.
Emanates good.
Yeah. Yep. You're on the right track.
Okay, good. Okay. I got my dictionary out. She emanates, like, she's so sweet and kind. Like her brand is called Do Good, and you can see it like through, even when she shows up and she shows her face, she's not always the face of her brand.
Such a positive attitude.
Yes. And you just feel it with her. And so I think when you're buying her candles, you're also feeling like, ooh, she's on my side. She's so positive. She's so kind. And you really kind of buy into the whole idea of the brand. And so I'm excited to see how Debbie...
go watch her video, everybody. She's in the Small Business Shopping Directory. She actually has a video, and I want all of you to go watch it and buy from her, because it's only a 40-second video where she literally sets it to music, and it's like her doing her candles. In 40 seconds, I'm able to feel a certain way. I'm able to understand what her business is. And it is just set to music. And I honestly believe that any of you could do it this way. And she's just so fantastic. So go and watch her video that's in the directory, the Small Business Shopping Directory, that's at shop1in5.com.
We can link all this in the show notes as well.
Yeah.
So we'll link all the different product bosses we mentioned here, so you all can support them. So, while we say have fun, that's Debbie, right? She's having fun. She's showing up. She's being who she is authentically. So when we say have fun, do that authentically to what's to you. Some people are more like glitter and rainbows, and other people are more subdued.
Yeah.
But
Debbie is not off the wall by any means. She's very mellow.
But she enjoys it, and she can transfer that to her customer. And so we want you to just remember, no matter how the Cyber 5 weekend goes for you, we want you to have fun, enjoy it, be proud of yourself that you've gotten this far, that you survived not only 2020, but now we're getting to the point of surviving 2021.
And to be honest, 2020, we got to do a podcast episode on this. 2021 is harder than 2020.
Yeah, 2021 has really shown some challenges in different ways, especially for product people. So go through this weekend. Here's your recap. Don't be afraid to email a lot. Remember to pivot as needed. Okay. Pay close attention and pivot as needed, like Muhammad Ali in the ring. And then also make sure to have fun. Share that mood with your customers. Make it an event. Have fun with it, right? Because you'll get through the weekend, you'll audit how it went, and then you'll keep moving on, because that's what we do as entrepreneurs.
Yeah. Love it. Thanks, everybody, and good luck on your Cyber 5 weekend and actually the whole entire season of gifting small. And check out the directory, www.shop1in5.com. And we're so excited for you to make the most sales you've ever made.
Yes. And remember, you can click the link too and head to shop1in5.com/deals to get those discount codes for the biggest small biz holiday collab ever. And if you love it, please make sure to share that as well. Share the link for them to opt in as well, as we are helping all of our listeners that are listed in the small business shopping directory.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for being here and listening all the way through the Product Boss podcast. If you love our show and it has helped you in any way in your business, would you mind doing 2 things for us? Subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode and leave us a review. Reviews help other product entrepreneurs know that this is the place to be to grow their businesses and realize that they're not alone. And we know that you all know that a 5-star and honest review helps you sell more products to more people. So you know that your reviews help us reach more listeners around the world. Remember, what we give is what we receive, and we are all about helping each other in the Product Boss community. We are all in this together. We would be so appreciative of you if you could take the time right now to subscribe, leave a review, and even share this episode on social or someone you know so we can impact more lives. And remember, subscribing means that you will get notified each time we release a new episode so you never miss a thing. You have helped us grow and climb into the top 10 of all marketing podcasts, and together we can keep climbing. Thank you, friends. And remember, there is room at the top for all of us. This episode is brought to you by the Shop 1 in 5 Pledge and Small Business Shopping Directory. It's a commitment to make 1 in 5 of your purchases from a small business online or offline. So head to shop1in5.com to take the pledge. And friend, while you are there, check out and shop from hundreds of small businesses in the Small Business Shopping Directory. It's the go-to directory to discover, support, and shop small businesses all in one place. Head to shop1in5.com.